All right, hey everybody, it's Brian here from Pickleball Warriors. Welcome back, Pickleball Nation. Hey, I'd like to take a chance here to say thank you so much for all the reviews and responses on our last video with regards to the Ben Johns Perseus paddle and the Victory Pickleball Club. By far our biggest video yet, and I appreciate everyone's watching and liking and all the responses we got in the comments. So thank you so much. Sorry it's been a little while. Our daughter had our second grandchild, and we are so pleased and proud. Been enjoying the little guy and having some family time, but we're back to give you some more content. Okay, so today, the third shot drop. Why is it so important? Or have you been having a hard time advancing in your game and wondering why you're not doing better? So if you're just constantly driving those shots during the third shot when you should be doing a drop, that's going to change your game. So top three advantages, or three of the advantages that you could say the third shot gives you, is you're giving your opponent an unattackable ball, which allows you then to move up through that transition zone and place yourself up by the kitchen line so you can start your soft game. And when you start a soft game, you increase your chances of getting the point, right? So we're going to do a few shots here today. I'll talk through it a little bit. And this is just my opinion. I've watched several other pros and taken lots of tips along the way, and this is hopefully going to help you guys with your game. If you have any feedback for me, I'd welcome it in the comments below. And while you're at it, hit subscribe and like and share with your friends. All right, let's get to it. So we're going to start back at the baseline, and ideally, remember, the third shot's coming after you serve the ball. So you're going to be waiting here for that return shot, because if it's deep, you don't want to have to backpedal, right? So you don't want to also, on the other side of it, you don't want to creep in to the transition zone that will cause you to backpedal. First thing you're going to do is line yourself up with your shot. So if you have to move left or right, get ready for the ball, get down, bend your knees, and bring your paddle up gently, not going much past your shoulder or even up to your shoulder, and follow through. And then once you've done that, you want your momentum going forward so that you can continue to move up through the transition zone and watch that ball drop. Now on the other side of that, if you hit the ball too hard, you'll know as soon as you let go of it how it's arcing, and if your opponent's going to get it, you'll know to stay back and try it again, and hopefully that transition shot will allow you to move up. All right, so let's try a couple. Feeds the ball, get ready for it. Yep, let me back up again. You're just moving up. Just automatically move up unless you feel like that shot's not going to be a good one. Oh, backhand. A little high, but it was a good shot. Boom, I'd be ready to go. One more time. That was a little much. Let's go again. Oh. And remember, when you move up through that transition zone, always keep your paddle up and ready. You always want to be ready to attack that shot in case they get a surprise shot on you. But mostly it's just a good habit, and you stop and you're ready to go. Boom. That one was a really nice shallow shot. Obviously that's ideal. They're not going to be able to reach that unless they're 7'8" and their arms can touch the net. But ideally, you want to aim for these triangles. So kitchen has two triangles on each side. They're imaginary lines you draw from the corner there toward the net, and the same on the other side. You shooting these angles can give you such an advantage because it puts your opponent on edge waiting for that shot. It moves them out of the center. Typically, if they move out of the center and they hit that shot back to you, you can put it right back where they're not. And if their partner's not covering them, that's going to be a win right there. Now, the second thing to watch is, where's their backhand? If you've got somebody on this side and they're a lefty, that means this is going to be their backhand side. You always want to give it to the backhand because typically that's every player's weakest shot. There are some exceptions to the rule. Typically, your right-handers on what would be our right side of the court, you shoot that drop across court into that triangle. It's going to give you a great advantage if you practice those shots. Take anything from like a couple of plastic cups or some small cones, to line them up here, and just go out to the courts with 20 balls and just have somebody feed you, or if you have to do it yourself, you can drop it and just feed it over the net. Practice hitting those corners. It'll make your game a lot better. Ooh, right distance, just not in. Ooh, yeah. One more. I hope this tip has been helpful for you guys, and I look forward to hearing from you in the future. Thanks for joining us on Pickleball Warriors today.